How we behave in a crisis and why do we get stuck? Good evening everyone, my name is Yes. I'm a digital marketing and personal improvement coach. Now, over the past 2 weeks of the circuit breaker, our lives have gone through an unprecedented disruption. Some of us have lost some of our income, some of us have lost our jobs, some of us cannot go out to make any money, and many of us have high overheads and expenses that we need to pay during this period. And all of us have our own individual challenges that we need to face during this time. And the thing about facing challenges in a crisis like this is that it's very easy for us to get into negative cycles where we keep doing the same thing over and over again without making any progress. So this video is dedicated to all my friends to help you identify 4 common patterns that we tend to get stuck in a crisis, and why do we get stuck in them. So, cycle number 1. Now, I'm sure a lot of us will have this experience where at some time in our life, we will feel like our middle name is Superman or Wonder Woman, right? It's a time when everything that we do, we want to be number one, right? Every project that we do, we're sure it will success. Every team we go into, we're sure we will lead them, right? Everything that we do, we want it to be the best. And we are so driven that we're always 24 hours working towards the result that we want until we hit the circuit breaker. And then what happens? Monday, we go and watch Netflix. Tuesday, we watch YouTube. Wednesday, we play games. No, Thursday, we play for our kids. Do anything except something related to our goals and the achievements that we want. So what happened? Right? Someone from the outside looking in might say, "Oh, this person is so lazy and unmotivated. Must buck up." But you and I know the truth. It's not that you're lazy. It's just that you're under a lot of stress, right? Because whenever you try to get a solution to a challenge, you cannot find a solution, and it causes the stress to keep building up until you cannot take it anymore. And then you need to go out, vent out all the stress, right? Then after you finish venting, then you come back. Now the problem comes when you come back and you still cannot solve the problem. So what happens? You keep trying to go ahead until you're so frustrated that you have to get out, and then you come back again, and then you're frustrated, and then you get up, and then you come back again. It becomes a never-ending cycle because in this frame of mind, we have a particular characteristic. We don't know when to give up. Cycle number 2, right? A lot of us will consider that we are very optimistic, happy kind of people, right? We are the kind of people who always like to say, tomorrow is a better day. Are you someone like that? Okay, so if you are, then during this period of time, you may find that, hey, how come I start to forget a lot of things? And it's not small things, it's important things, like the bank sending a bill or some invoice that's coming due, right? When we see them, we know that these are important things, but somehow once they're out of our sight, it's like we just forget about it until the issue becomes so big and so urgent that the bank send warning letter, and then we have to rush to go and settle everything, right? But once we settle this crisis, we forget about all the rest of the things that are pending, and the cycle repeats all over again. Now, why is that? Because at the back of our heads, we keep telling ourselves that we are happy people. We want to be happy every day. And handling these kind of issues, especially in a crisis, make us don't feel very happy. So that's why consciously and subconsciously, we try to forget about it, right? And pretend that it does not exist. It's a form of escapism. Cycle number 3. We are very social people. Normally we like the company of our friends and family, right? That's why even during the circuit breaker, you will see all these uncle and auntie like to go out and sit around with their friends near the kopitiam, even though the government say don't sit there. Now a lot of us, they go and sit there, right? Why? Because we are very social people. We love the company of people. But during this few weeks, you may find that how come suddenly I don't feel like talking to all my best friends? Suddenly, I don't feel like talking to even my family. In fact, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want everyone to leave me alone and give me some space so that I can focus on solving my problems, right? But when we actually get to trying to solve our challenges, we find that, how come it seems like we have this mind fog around us? It's very hard to think, focus, or concentrate, right? It's like every time we try to think straight, we cannot. It's not productive, right? And why does it happen? It happens because internally we are actually feeling a lot of anxiety. We're feeling a lot of uncertainty, but we don't dare to release it. We don't even dare to tell other people about it. And that's why, and we don't want to burden them, right? That's why we try to sit by ourselves and we try to solve it, but we find that we cannot. And that's why the cycle keep repeating, right? Or maybe you can tell me, yes, I'm fine, my emotions have no problem. So I'm happy for you if that's the case during this period. Except that during the past few weeks, you might find that, how come my temper is getting shorter and shorter? And that's very strange because normally you are such a calm and cool person. You don't get angry easily at anything, right? But during these few weeks, you suddenly feel like, wow, it's so easy to get angry over every small thing, right? Someone says the wrong thing, or you get triggered. Someone does something minor, then you get very irritated, and you don't know where it's coming from. Or maybe you are someone who doesn't complain very often. But during this period of time, you find you want to complain about everything. You want to complain about the government, you want to complain about the people, you want to complain about weather, you want to complain about everything under the sun, basically. And when you try to solve your problems in this frame of mind, you might find that I have a lot of ideas, but it's all over the place. And my mind is very chaotic. And that's very unusual because normally your mind is so organized and logical, right? You have a plan A to Z. But during this time, it's like you cannot piece anything together. You have a lot of thoughts, but they're all over the place and you cannot seem to control where they want to go. And if you feel like that, there's a very high chance that at the back of your head, even though if you do not feel it, you are actually having a lot of internal stress that cannot be released. That we are not even aware of, right? And it's manifesting itself in the form of anger episodes and complaints. So now that you know the 4 common patterns that we tend to slip in a crisis, would you like to know how to get unstuck from them? Now, comment below if you want to know how to get unstuck. Say, I'm getting unstuck, right? And if we get enough comments like this, I'll make a follow-up video on that. How about it? Right. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you again soon.